I'm here at Incheon International Airport once again. This time I'm inside the building instead of outside where I normally shoot this because, to put it quite plainly, it is brutal cold out. Usually I kid around and I say, oh, it's a little bit nippy, and we're talking, it's 27 degrees, give or take. But today it's about the same temperature. It's probably 15 to 20 degrees, let's say, but it's also a little breezy out there. And although I've thought ahead and I have a heavier jacket on, my face and my hands, I was out there for about 3 minutes, and I said, the heck with this, let's go inside and shoot the video in there, because I ain't gonna sit out in that kind of weather. So anyway, I'm here at Incheon International Airport again, and as I usually do, I'm gonna stop at the Korean War Memorial and pay respect to veterans that fought over here. And this time I'm going to do something else too. I'm going to see somebody that I met in no other way than YouTube, which is going to be kind of cool. I met this guy named Ron, and I didn't meet him yet. I'm going to meet him today. I originally found him when I first met my wife. We were chatting back and forth, and I promised her I was going to come over and visit her. So I figured, well, let me start checking out everything I can about the Philippines. And a good way was I get on YouTube and I start checking different things out. And one of these videos was a guy talking about his upcoming trip to the Philippines, and he's asking for any information somebody could have about, the best way to get the most out of his money, for what area he could travel in and get the most scenery and experience for his money. And I watched the video, and I just it was just one of them passing things. It was one of probably 50 or 60 videos I watched just that one day. And maybe a week later, I'm watching some videos. I was looking for something to do with trucking, and I see this video being shot by his truck driver. I think he was in the Atlanta area, and I don't know what company he was driving for. I forget which it was. It might have been Werner. And he's talking about a few things, and I'm watching the video and I'm saying, I know this guy from somewhere. And I went back in my history and I started thinking about what videos it could have possibly been. I said, well, there was that one guy talking, and sure enough, it was him. So it was kind of cool. I met this guy. I didn't meet the guy. I keep saying the word meet. I found this guy who is a truck driver just like me, and has friends in the Philippines, just like I have family now, but at the time it was just a girlfriend. So it was kind of cool. I find this guy that's got a little bit of common thread with me. So I'm gonna go to the War Memorial again today, and then I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna get back on the subway, go a couple more stops, and get off. I hate to insult people by trying to pronounce these names, but Ayatuan Station, something like that. I found it on the map. When Ron wrote me a message, I got the spelling and I looked it up on the map, so I know I've got the right place, even though I can't pronounce it. It's actually only a couple of stops past the War Memorial. So the War Memorial from here, I'm at the railroad right now, the airport railroad. This time I'm going to head out from Incheon International Airport. I'm going to go out to a stop, Digital Media City, and that's going to take me to the number 6 line on the subway, and I'm going to take the number 6 line down to the War Memorial, get off there, and then the name of that stop is Sangakji, give or take on my pronunciation there, and I'm going to get off at the War Memorial, spend a little bit of time there again, and then when I get done there, I'm going to get back on. I should be meeting Ron around, give or take, around 11 o'clock. So it's only 7:30 right now. So if I hustle, and due to the fact that I actually know what I'm doing around here now, I don't even need a map to find my way around now to the War Memorial and whatnot. So I can get out there pretty easily, and I'll get out there, pay my respects there, and then I could probably be done out there by 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then that'll give me an hour to just kind of hang around and check out the city shots and stuff before I meet up with Ron. But like I said, I think it's going to be pretty cool that you've got this guy that I actually subscribe to. His name is BigBearRon, and I think it's pretty cool that, like, other than me subscribing to his videos, I've had no contact with him whatsoever, and it's kind of neat to actually travel somewhere to meet somebody that you've never met before other than YouTube. I just think that's pretty wild. So I'm going to head out there and we'll see how it goes. Alrighty? Well, here I am once again at the Korean War Memorial, and I gotta tell you, man, it's pretty brutal cold right now. It's not unbearable cold, but being that I just came from the Philippines, which is pretty warm, to be dumped into this cold weather, you know, your body hasn't become accustomed to it. It's a little bit more of a shock to the system. But anyway, I'm over here at the War Memorial again. You can see it behind me there. This is the main entrance of the War Memorial. In the distance there, you can see, I forget, I think that's called Seoul Tower. That's like a tourist attraction right there too. That would be pretty cool to go to, but it's, I really just don't have time to go up there. So, actually Ron did one of his videos from there. So if you, maybe I'll put a link to that video here. I mean, here it is from the War Memorial. We are off, and it says here Itaewon, or Itaewon, or whatever. Now we're looking for exit 3, so you want to head towards, there's signs that say the way out, and as you're heading on the way out, there's different exits. We're looking for exit 3 steps. Here we go. Okay, I finally caught up to Ron and his friend Seoul, and we're over here in front of the exit 3 on the number 6 line up here. And what's the name of this town?
Itaewon.
Itaewon. Alright.
In Korean.
Itaewon. So it was really cool meeting them, and I had an awesome time. We went upstairs and talked about a bunch of stuff over some coffee and had a great time, and I'm really happy that we got to meet today. We've been crossing paths closely 3 or 4 times now and never got a chance to actually stop and say hello to each other. So, but anyway, if you're checking this video out, check some of his videos out too. I'll have some links underneath here, and some of the stuff, including the Seoul Tower and a couple of the War Memorial videos he's done also, and you know, that way you can link to his videos from mine, no problem. Alrighty, thanks, and
alright.
Hopefully we can take a few stills too. Thank God for editing. Thank God for editing software.
Just keep talking and run your video.
Yeah. Right.
Is it on now?
Yeah.
At Itaewon, the subway is way down deep. You have to go down several flights of steps.
Yeah. We're heading for line 6.
Yeah.
And I'm heading towards the World Cup Stadium, so that'll, oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to stand off to one side anyway. I've never been in that much of a rush to have to walk.
T-Money card. It works in the taxi, on the train, on the bus. So you buy one card, no time. How are you?
You're good at that.
Huh?
You're good at that. You could make money doing that. diverting salespeople.
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I can be walking to my school and be a couple of middle school students, and they'll say, if they see me with the camera, they want to pose, and they don't want to practice their English, and then they want to give me a hug.
Yeah. Hey, that's one thing I do like about in the Philippines especially, but even here, a lot of times when you do see a camera, right away, a lot of the people, they don't know what you're videotaping for, but they like the fact that they're going to be in it. So, they appreciate that you're including them in whatever you're doing. So anything for YouTube? Say hello, YouTube.
Do you have any words you want to share with everybody?
Yes.
What would you like to say?
You can share.
Okay.
Absolutely.
He has been studying English now for about 6 years on his own. So we are both, Jem and I are both very amazed at his progress. So
absolutely.
The reading, writing, listening, and speaking, all of that are all different skills, but he's come a long way.
Absolutely.
You have our congratulations.
Thank you.
Okie doke.